Good morning, TNT. It is Wealth Found Wednesday. I think that's what Tish told me, something like that. Wealth Found Wednesday. Or I've heard it before. But anyway, we'll go with it. All right, Ray, did we send anything out?
No, nothing went out. No updates.
Nothing went out. Nothing came in. Guys, I was thinking today we could do something different. I was thinking today we could just talk about last night's basketball game, or we can talk about tomorrow's game if y'all want to, or we can just change the whole subject. What do you think? No, I'm just joking, of course. Anyway, it'll come up. All right, so just to let you know where we are. Bank people stayed at the bank last night till 11 o'clock, those that were there. They were back this morning. Now, they were mad about it yesterday, and it's getting worse. And maybe that's why Texas just isn't doing it, because they're not putting their employees through this hell that the rest of them are going through. But some locations were told to expect something today. That's what they were told. But they were told that yesterday, too. So they're getting highly upset about hearing this every day, or about it looks good for today. We should see it. Now, I understand why they told them that, because they said they were going to pay the salaries today, because there's things out there saying that the reform papers are done, the white papers are done. They still got to be voted on, though. And things were moving forward. But we don't know that happened. So the banks are there. Some people can see the rates. Some can't. Banks are still calling some people in, trying to give them SKRs that we know of, and lowballing them. Just so you know, they're absolutely lowballing. Okay, we heard that there was a rate out there of $15 for the dinar that some people saw. So we got confirmation of those rates from the bank. I don't know if they're going to stay. We got confirmation of those rates from our committee member. And as Ray did put out for you guys, even though he said he didn't put anything out, but you guys know that they tried to negotiate that opening rate down, but he said it went away. But they were trying to change it from $15. And we did have somebody who was offered $14 yesterday, right? $14, not the $15. Anyway, it's right there. Contract rates are still there. Iraq is supposed to start paying people today. They haven't started yet, but I know. It's nothing on TV. Yesterday it was. Saying salaries are going to start today, and they still could. It's going through the bank. So we're just waiting. We don't even know what we're waiting for. This is what I can say. We're actually waiting probably for the white paper to be voted on. If we must know. I can tell you this is what I have confidence in, guys, so you'll know. I read everything that's going on. I listen to all our contacts. And I know that the demonstrator said you have to the 25th of this month. So that's what I got to go with. Between now and the 25th, I feel something's going to happen or it's not going to happen. If they start like they did last year, it will end up like it did last year. And I don't think anybody wants to see that. Now, you guys had asked me about Trump and a hospital and does it make a difference? And I said no, because I don't think it makes a difference to me at all. Whether he's here, not here. I mean, when it goes, it goes. But I was, in fact, relayed from some people in Washington that they thought that's why it didn't go through last weekend. Nobody wanted to do it while he was in the hospital. Nobody wanted to do it. And the problem was, just as I told you that last week, everybody was looking at the U.S. and they're concerned about what's going on in the U.S. But this weekend, they was just concerned about what's going on with him and what will the U.S. look like next week in 2 weeks if something went wrong. So that is what we were told was a concern here with putting it through on Saturday like it was supposed to. So a lot of information out there, a lot of different opinions or things coming from different places. It can make sense, I'll say, okay, they want to make sure they don't do the RV Saturday, something happens to him Monday, Tuesday, and, they have no direction for the U.S. But we know that already due to whatever else is going on here that they were concerned with. Could be that they were what we thought waiting for Tuesday, banking day. It could be exactly why, and you guys have to think about it. I'm going to give y'all some confidence or some reason. I know Trump's thing is he wanted to get out of the hospital. He wanted to go back because, as we heard, he was scared it was making him look weak. But making him look weak, but also making, the country look weak as leadership is sicker and that. And that happens to every country, so no big deal. But he saw what happened to the market, other things that right now nobody wants to see, the market going back down, shut down, and it affected all that. So it could be reasons, and good reasons, why he's trying to put on, a show of strength, if he in fact even has the virus. But if he does, those are good reasons for it, what they needed. And now people feel more confident. The market's back up. The price of oil went back up, which again is a perfect time to do this. While it's back up, and it went up 5%, remember, instead of what it went down 2%. So it's a good day. There's no negative information. That's what we need to be thankful. No negatives anywhere. On TV, everywhere they're saying they have an agreement with the 140, as we know, but they're waiting for the reforms. All the statements on TV says waiting for the reforms. Reforms are complete. The only thing the reforms haven't done yet has been voted on. Now, everything's in the reform papers. We're being told that. Everything. The jobs, the money, education, everything has been removed from the budget and placed in the reform papers or the white papers. So it's that simple. Is what everybody's waiting on. Parliament doesn't come back until the 10th, though. What's today? I don't even know what today is.
7th.
Oh, the 7th. Okay. So they're supposed to come back on the 10th. Oh, that's Saturday. It's another weekend day. So we'll see as soon as they come back, it's voted on, and could this take off then? Now, why? I'm so you guys put you in. Why the banks were told look for it today? The only thing I can think of is because they were supposed to start paying the salaries today, and they did want to pay them at the new rate. I don't know if that's going to happen or not, because they haven't paid them as of yet that I know of. Okay. All right, Ray. Let's do what you do.